15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hoosiers will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. To bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
We'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass, it's Lopez. Snags the quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Indiana. A huge defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back, it's Lopez. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. With sure hands, it's Johnson. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack sets up second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Gibson. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Here he goes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Dropping back, it's Walters. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. With the catch, it's Jefferson. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the game's still tied here in the 1st quarter.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. So after a competitive, fun 1st quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that 1st period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the back gets the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To the air, it's Lopez. Big play complete to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up. Nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's 1st and goal.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. It's a blitz look here from the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
He'll hand it off. He gets loose. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Gain moves it to the 35, 1st down again. Looking downfield, it's Walters. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him.
The quarterback here, I think, makes a mistake. He's got the time and the space to put a little bit more air under the ball, but instead he rushed it with a bullet pass, and it falls short. This is where poise separates the good quarterbacks from the great.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Walters. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner will be brought down. drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Catch made wide open way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
He hands it off from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense hungry to convert here in third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He knocks it through with confidence. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Let's go.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Clark.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, it's Walters. Hits the running back in the flat. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Hoosiers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. The running back here on a direct snap. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The pass rush closing in. Trapped again in the pocket. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Scanning the field, it's Walters. Caught over the middle. It's Berger. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. He's got it in the open. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Off target and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Back to pass. It's Walters. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially...
Touchdown, Hoosiers! And that will give them the lead now. And now they'll set up for the point after. extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new look lineups in football. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana at Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Hoosiers will kick this this deep to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back to throw. It's Lopez. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Now they call a run. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On the ground, it's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Lopez. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. Pointer in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Testing the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Walters. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pitch to the back. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Jukes to get past a man. Touchdown, North Carolina. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to throw. It's Walters. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Wide open downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Lopez. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He fires downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw. It's Walters. Makes a quick grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Caught quickly. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, the quarterback didn't have any time. It's easy to sit up here and say, boy, the offensive line, why aren't they protecting him? But I'll tell you what, sometimes pre-snap, quarterback's got to get an indicator that the pressure is coming, and he's got to either adjust the protection or get rid of the ball much quicker.
Looking to throw yet again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. It's a toss play to the right. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the Tar Heels will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tries to get it to the running back. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. He did not get it. defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Walters. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Tough spot for the offense here. 3rd and 10, back inside their own 5-yard line. We're going to find out if they're going to play it safe or take a risk. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Return tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
This time, a completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And they'll give it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
Dropping back, it's Walters. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass caught, second down now. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
He'll take this just inside his own territory. Touchdown, UNC. 6 points for the special teams.
And just like that, they've erased the deficit with one incredible special teams touchdown. Just a really all-around solid job by the return team. And how about the vision of that punt return?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Walters. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on second down, I'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here.